A character is any letter, number, or symbol that can be used or displayed by the computer. I'll give you some examples of characters. I'm going to put them in an H3 tag here so you can see them bigger. A is a character, B is a character, C is a character, the numbers are characters. Let me render what I have so far. See, and other examples of characters are the exclamation mark, the period, the ampersand sign, the percent sign, and so forth. Those are all characters. They show up on the keyboard, and most of the characters that show up on the keyboard can be rendered on your HTML page literally as you type them. Okay, now let's talk about special characters. A special character is a graphic symbol that the computer uses but may not show up on the keyboard. An example I already used on top of this page is this little copyright symbol up here. And I made that by making the ampersand sign and typing the word copy. So when I render that, see, you see it show up down here. That's the copyright symbol. Another example, let's say you wanted to write 25 cents. So I'd write 25, and then to make the cent symbol, I'd type @CENT. See, like that. Another example would be, let's say if I were doing something with electronics and I wanted to write 100 ohms, I'd write 100. Now I need that omega symbol, so I'd have to write at omega, and I have to put a semicolon after this one. When I render it, see, now it says 100 ohms. Okay, let me show you another example, one that I actually use a lot. So actually, let me get rid of all this because it's a distraction. Okay, let's say I want to make a menu of hyperlinks across the top of the page. Alright, so let's do this. I'm going to type a hyperlink. Let's say I want to link to Facebook, and I'm going to type Facebook and close that hyperlink. Alright, so when I render that, there's my hyperlink. Now let's say I have many different hyperlinks, and this is very common to do this on a web page, to make a menu system of hyperlinks. So if I wanted it right next to it, I can either type it right next to it or type it on the next line. So maybe I'll send it to Yahoo, just to use an example. Okay, now when I render it, it's going to be next to it. But I might want to separate these visually so to make it easier for the user of the web page, or the visitor to the web page, to read. So if I put that little bar symbol, it's just above the enter key, and I hold the shift. I put a bar symbol there, and I'm going to put another one here. When I render it, you get that bar between it. Let me just type one more. Let's go send this one to Google. Okay, I don't need a bar in that one because it's at the end. Alright, so let's say I want to separate these more. Now you would think if I put a space, extra spaces here, space out these bars, that it would space it out there, but when I render it, see, I just rendered it, nothing happens. Because HTML ignores spaces if there's more than one space. So to get around this, what I would want to do is use the special character and at NBSP, stands for non-breaking space. So if I render that, you see how that put an extra space in there? Alright, so I want to do that before the symbol as well. So I can go like this, bring the symbol down. So let's say I want a non-breaking space before and a non-breaking space after. Okay, now let's say I want more than one space. I can just repeat this. So I put 4 spaces. See? Now, I don't have, it doesn't matter if I put these together or I space them apart. It will make no difference to HTML, see? So it added an extra space in there because I put an extra space right here. So it put a space between them. So actually, I guess it does make a difference. Normally, I'll put them together. Let's get back here. All right, so it's seeing that as a character, and it does let you put a space in between each one of those non-breaking spaces. So if I want to spread these other 2 out, I don't have to copy everything. I can just copy this and paste it down here, see if that works. See? So I spaced them all out. Oh, I've got an extra one in there somewhere. Get rid of that. Okay, so that spaced it out. Now, of course, with them spaced out like that, I might not even need that bar, so I can get rid of those bars. See? And it looks a little more visually appealing if you can space things out. So that's another example of how to use special characters. There's a website that you can go to see these special characters. I'll type it right here. It's on rapidtables.com. There's the full website URL, and I'll bring this up so that you can see it. Okay, this is the Rapid Tables website. So you can click on any character and it will give you the HTML code that you can type in. Alright, so and if you click on these buttons here, it takes you to different character sets, and if you click on the different ones, then you can see how to create that character. See? So this website here is great because it shows you all the different special characters, including different emojis and symbols that you can use. So I encourage you to explore the Rapid Tables website and play around with the symbols and try different things on your web page. It'll really make your web page, it would take your web page to the next level. Okay, good luck and have fun.